Hi guys, so if you watched my last video, you saw it was just about my vertical labrae piercing. Well, this video is just going to be about my smiley piercing, this one right there. It's probably my oddest piercing I have, and I get asked about it just about as much as my vertical labrae. People just don't see it as much just because I don't smile and show my teeth that much. So, to start off here, I just want to discourage anyone from doing piercings themselves unless you're a professional piercer and you have training and you know what you're doing, because I did mine myself and I'm so lucky that I didn't pierce mine wrong, and I could have hit a nerve right there that would have messed my whole top lip up. So thankfully, in some miracle, I pierced mine right. So I just want to say that beforehand before I start telling you about this. So I pierced this when I was 14, I think, and I pierced it just because I wanted a piercing that I could easily hide from my mom, because I wasn't really allowed to have a lot of piercings. And with this piercing, you can flip it up in your mouth and you can't see it. So I pierced it myself with just a regular piercing needle, and I had this regular horseshoe hoop in it that I would just flip up when I had to. And my friend came to me a couple weeks later after I had it done, and she was like, "You do know you could have pierced that wrong and messed up your whole top lip, right?" I was like, "What?" I had no idea. So no one should do piercings themselves unless you have training and you know what you're doing. So don't do piercings yourself, especially not oral piercings. There's a lot of veins and nerves there in that area that just, you could really mess yourself up with that. So I've had mine for since I was 13, so that's about going on 5 years now. So I mean, like, I love it. I have a 14 gauge hoop in it right now. I know that sounds really big, but it's just, I think that looks better than the 16 gauge. I mean, it's just, I don't know. That's just my preference. It's all in your preference. It's a very odd piercing. I haven't met anyone else that's had it except my cousin, who did it just because I had it, and my best friend, and she did it because I had it. So they've both taken theirs out just because they bug them. Honestly, mine, if I take mine out, I feel weird when I don't have it in now. I've just had it for so long, and I've heard people say that it'll rub spots on your front teeth, and mine hasn't, honestly. Like, I haven't noticed it. There's no impressions to where my smiley constantly is. Um, when I had spikes on it, it kind of was I had issues when I was trying to eat an apple, and it literally got hung up in the apple, and I was just like, oh my god, and I had to like pull the horseshoe out of the apple. It was really, really weird. So I mean, if you want something different as far as a piercing, I mean, honestly, it didn't hurt. It stung. For a little piece of skin that is, it did hurt. Like, I have a very high pain tolerance for piercings, but like for that little piece of skin, I mean, I did it slow. I was only 14, and I was just like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, trying to pierce it, and it did sting a good bit, and it didn't bleed, nothing like that. I do caution you, they will reject very easy. That I've noticed. I used to have my frowny done, which is down there, but mine rejected, and I had to take it out. It actually, the flesh that you pierced through, it got so weak it just broke when I was putting it back in. It was, I know that sounds really gross and brutal, but it didn't bleed or anything. I didn't even notice it had done that until I saw it. Like, I didn't feel it. So I do caution you and watch that. They will get infected. You've got, they're, only thing you can really do to clean them is rinse with mouthwash, just like you would if you got your tongue pierced or something. So rinse with mouthwash on a regular basis, like every time you eat or something. So that's, and I'm sure like getting saline in your mouth and rinsing with saline couldn't hurt either. So as far as smiley piercings, just don't do them yourself. Don't do what I did and pierce it yourself. Um, if you can go to your professional piercer and get it done, that's great. Just make sure they really do know what they're doing with these, because they really can mess you up, and I would hate for anybody to have a permanently messed up top lip just because they wanted to get a smiley piercing. So I hope this video was enlightening. Maybe. I know enlightening is a weird word to say for piercings. If you have any further questions on my smiley piercing, or if you're considering getting a smiley piercing and I didn't cover something that you were wanting to know about them, just feel free to comment that in the comment section. If you have any video ideas for me, comment that in the comment section. Whatever you want to do. Remember, like and subscribe to me. I will love you forever. And I know a lot of YouTubers say they love you, but it's not like love is an I love you so much, but I love you as my subscribers and as my watchers and my viewers. So I thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed my video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!